What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. We're keeping this in there. Week 5 NFL Pick Ems is back. And it's no longer Barbershop Break Room. It is
I Know Ball Network. Welcome to the first official piece of content from the new I Know Ball Network. Because remember, we know ball. You don't. That was me. You guys know ball.
Yeah, well, who knows ball out of all of us the most so far this year? It's Jordan.
Me.
That knows ball the most. Jordan, he's 41-23 on the year. I'm in second place, 39-25. Matt is in third place, 37-27. And Dontea, you're 35-29. So you're 2 spots behind Matt currently.
Hey, I just want to say something before you guys go ahead and take a dump on me. They say that when you make it to the Super Bowl, it's extremely hard to make it back. So let's not forget that last year I did finish first in the Pick Ems.
So you and Michigan are on the same collision course right now. Championship hangovers.
I wouldn't call me Michigan. No, Pick me is like the Eagles.
No, you're Michigan, brother.
That's all right. I won the first year, so I understand how you feel, Dontea. We're in the same boat. You know, we got championship rings, we got trophies in the back.
And I'm the fucking Bills in the 90s.
You really are.
I've been second place by 1 game 2 years straight.
Yeah. But I know this week. Yeah,
I've been
Jim
there.
Kelly.
Yeah, Jim Kelly.
Matt did win this week. He went 10-6. Jordan, you went 9-7, and Dontea, you and I tied for last, going 8-8. So,
damn, bro, I can't get like more than like
500. 500 is good.
It's all right.
I'm a Steeler fan.
It's all right. Well, you never.
Trust me, I'm a Steeler fan, bro.
Realistically,
500 is cool.
Yeah. Well, you went 500 once in your lifetime, basically. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and before we get to the episode, we are the I Know Ball Network now, but this is not going to be the setup. This is just a very temporary thing just for today. We really wanted to get some content out for you guys because we're having some scheduling conflicts. So this is just our current situation for the moment.
Yeah. As of for now.
For the moment.
And as you see on the screen down below, that is the Run Your Poll picks, everyone that is in the lead. I think Jaden is in the lead still after week 1. He's been in the lead every freaking week. Dontea, Jordan, you guys, and
me and him were tied until I forgot to put mine in.
Well, I put everyone else's picks back in because the commissioner can go back and change people's picks and stuff like that. So
cool.
Even after it, I put your guys' in, and the people that didn't get to put them in time because we were on that lapse of people not being able to log in, I just made them like take every home team or every favorite. I forget which one it was, but I picked for them as well, so they didn't miss out. So with that, we'll move on to the first game, Thursday night. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Atlanta Falcons, as Atlanta is favorited -1.5. And hey, I wanted to say I picked against Tampa Bay. Every time I did, they win. Every time I pick them, they lose. So listen, I think I broke
that information as you will.
I think I could break the curse here. Even though Atlanta is favorited by -1.5, give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield.
He's thinking too hard. I'm going Bucs.
Yeah, give me Tampa.
All 3 of us going Tampa, and I know the over-under for this one is 43.5. Matt sent his picks in. He also took Tampa Bay as well.
Matt sent the picks.
Yeah, he did. Shout out Matt. He was on it. He said he couldn't record tonight, but he at least did his picks on time. So we'll move on to Sunday, London game, 9:30 in the morning. Who's going to watch that? Maybe me, maybe not me. Well, it all depends on if I'm busy.
I will be watching.
The Jets take on Minnesota. It's considered a Minnesota home game. Minnesota is favorited at -2.5 here. And yeah, I think Sam Darnold and the boys are going to stay undefeated here. Give me Minnesota.
I too am taking Minnesota because. Go ahead. I'm taking Minnesota.
I'm also taking Minnesota.
Oh, you're a believer now.
No, I am not a believer in the Jets.
I know somebody who is.
Matt also took the Minnesota Vikings here. Next game, I said the Jets were better than the Ravens. I still think Dontea agrees. I think I'm right on that. Listen, Dontea, I'm not wrong.
No, you're not.
I'm not wrong. I'm just early. Then we'll move on to the Carolina Panthers at the Chicago Bears, as Chicago is favored at -4. And this one seems tricky because I don't know what the Panthers are really like with Andy Dalton. And the Bears, I really don't trust them exactly yet. Their offensive line and run game is absolutely atrocious. So that's not going to help a rookie quarterback. But I think Chicago's defense is going to hold them in this game. Give me Chicago here.
I'm taking Chicago as well.
I'm also going Chicago.
I thought you were going to take the Panthers. I got excited.
One person did take the Panthers. That is Matt. He took the Panthers here.
Oh, the Red Rifle.
The Red Rocket he took. Pause. Anyways, we'll move on. Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals. We got we got an AFC North battle. First one of the year. Baltimore is favored at -2.5. Cincinnati drops to 1-4 for me.
Listen, I don't know if that line is still standing, and I don't know if it's a trap. I don't care if it's at Cincinnati. I want to put everything I own on Baltimore -2.5 right now. Okay, give me Baltimore.
Yeah, that is kind of a crazy line. I know that they're away, but 2.5, that seems kind of trappy.
Yeah, it does.
I am going to take the Ravens, but I wouldn't bet that.
As of this Tuesday, that this is the highest over-under at 50.5 between all the games this weekend. Matt, he took the Cincinnati Bengals, so back-to-back picks different from us. We'll move on. Miami Dolphins at the New England Patriots. New England is favored at -1 here. And this one I really don't know. Because New England, I think, is a better sound team as of right now because of their quarterback situation. They know who they are. They know what they do.
Right.
Miami, they didn't. They try to run. I don't even know what they tried to do. It didn't work out. I'm going to go New England here. I just think Miami's going to slowly fall off here unless they have, for whatever reason, signed Ryan Tannehill back, which I don't think is going to happen.
I took New England as well. Miami looks bad, bro.
They said Tyler Huntley's still running the show this week. I'm going to be honest. I've never seen Tyler Huntley lose back-to-back. I'm taking the Dolphins.
I mean, you're right. He might have lost back. Granted, he was only on the team for how many days? You're not expecting that dude to come in and be perfect with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
Full another week of practice. He has game experience now with him. Kind of, it didn't look great in the offense, but at least kind of knows it.
He can't throw. Let's just call it what it is. He can't throw.
Figure it out.
He's a Pro Bowl quarterback.
He was a fill-in.
He was a Pro Bowler.
You see how everyone labels him as a Pro Bowl quarterback too?
That's so crazy. Like, there needs to be an asterisk next to that.
Yeah, I think there should be too.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Dolphins here. They're gonna run a lot of short passes, a lot of, like, we kind of saw a sample of Tyreek Hill in the backfield. Well, we saw Tyreek Hill in the backfield.
They got to give him the ball somehow
on Monday. So I think that they're going to do a lot more of that, a lot more short, quick passes. And I don't think that New England is. Who the fuck did the Dolphins just lose to? Titans. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins. And now he's changing his mind.
You going Dolphins?
No, I'm still going Dolphins, but I was gonna say they're not better than who the Dolphins just got beat by, but they're definitely better than the Titans.
And it was the Mason Rudolph led Titans as
That's
well.
why Mason Rudolph and Tyler Huntley. That was an AFC North matchup in the
It
AFC
was.
South and East.
Hey, Mason Rudolph is a better quarterback than Tyler Huntley. So we'll move on from that one. Matt did take New England here. So next game, Cleveland Browns at the Washington Commanders. Commanders are favorited -3. And you know what? Give me the dude that Matt was hyping up all offseason before the draft, Jaden Daniels. The Browns ain't going to win a game the rest of the year.
I'm going with my dogs, bro. I ain't giving up. Me and the dog panel. Ooh, 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 ooh. Give me them brownies. Let's go. Squeaking one out in Washington.
So I'm going to give you guys two stats that I saw for this. First one, did you guys see the Browns win total on FanDuel now?
5.5?
5.5 for the season. Second one, Dontea, you can unplug your ears. I don't know if you're even listening, but this has more to do with the Commanders than the Browns on the second one. Jaden Daniels has thrown 22 incompletions this season, and they have 15 touchdowns on the season, like for the team. So, yeah, give me the Commanders.
Great point. Fuck
Yeah.
you. I'm sorry.
It was something crazy like that. I'll make sure I get the numbers right on our next piece of content.
Matt took Washington Commanders as expected here.
Of course he did, hater.
Then we'll move on to the cheapest ticket you can get around the league for as low as $26. We got the Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville.
Should we go?
No. That's going to be one of the worst
games. Hurricane shit.
Probably.
No, it's the hurricane.
And it's going to be a bad game. Jacksonville is favored in -3. It might be a good game because they're bad teams.
Before we pick, is Anthony Richardson playing? Sorry, I struck out.
So, with the Anthony Richardson injury, there is nothing that I seen that came up. I'm going to look here real quick. You got to think for the people that are watching, this is recorded Tuesday night.
Gang, night owls.
I was going to say we do the pick ems pretty early, so for us to have decent records, I think it's a pat on the back when it comes to the end of the year because a lot of things change come Thursday, Friday, Saturday before those Sunday games. I know go on.
Can I do one of these? If Anthony Richardson, oh my God, I'm shaking my camera. I'm sorry. If Anthony Richardson plays, give me Jacksonville. But if Joe Flacco plays, give me Indianapolis. Can I do that or no?
I don't think so. I think you got to make your decision right now.
Wow, dude. Way to be
that's
jury and the executioner.
I feel like as last year and the prior year, we always just were like, well, we don't know who's playing, so just pick based on who you think is going to play.
I'm taking Jacksonville. Jacksonville's getting their first win.
Jordan, let's go out of order. You go next, sure.
All right, I don't give a shit if it's fucking me and Derrick splitting snaps at quarterback for the Colts. Colts are winning.
Yeah,
Is it because they just beat your Pittsburgh Steelers? You think they're better than what they are?
I think the Jaguars might be the worst team I've ever seen. Jaguars are these guys of football.
Oh.
the Panthers exist.
So, Dontea, you took the Jags?
Yeah, I'm taking the Jags.
You took the Colts? Jordan?
I took the Colts. Yep.
Matt also took Indianapolis. I kind of want to take Indy as well. I think Joe Flacco in that offense looked better than Anthony Richardson in that offense. Hey.
100%. 100%.
Did you guys see what Big Ben had to say about it?
Yeah, I did actually.
About which part about him wanting to go back out there?
About Joe Flacco.
Which part?
He said when he seen Joe Flacco come out, he said, oh no, this is trouble. He said, Steelers defense not too worried about a guy that can run around. He said you see Joe Flacco come out, a guy that can really dice you up and pick his spots wherever he wants, finds the open guy. That he said that's trouble. He said the moment Flacco came in, he knew it was trouble.
Trouble it was.
And and Flacco, probably the most familiar quarterback with the Pittsburgh Steelers defense and the whole entire NFL. So it's not like he went in there and was like, oh shit, I don't know what to expect. This dude probably prepped how many years of his life to go against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they kept pretty much the same type of defense throughout. So
Flack around and find out.
That's what
I did want to call a quick timeout. I found the exact stat on the Commanders. Through 4 games, they have 23 scoring drives, 4 punts, and 19 total incomplete passes.
24 scoring drives?
23 scoring drives, 19 incomplete passes.
That's changing on Sunday.
They got more scoring drives than they do incomplete passes.
Well, it's okay, bro. Myles Garrett's coming to town.
Well, Jordan, if you ever watch our Browns breakdown video, I gave some stats about the 0-16 Browns compared to the Browns now. I think that would validate your Washington Commanders pick. So we'll move on to the next game. Buffalo at Houston, and another close line here. Buffalo is favorited -1. And now this is a little tricky because now Buffalo and Houston both, we thought they were going to be pretty good going into the year, like pretty dominant, right? And Houston, they played a lot of teams pretty close, even the ones that they won, so they didn't win in dominating fashions. Buffalo, we thought they might have regressed a little bit, not having their star players back that they've lost, like Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen not having those weapons, but obviously he's playing great. You have to throw an interception. I don't know who these teams really are yet. I know Buffalo is favorited in Houston. Damn, this one's hard to pick.
Wait, Buffalo's favorited in Houston?
Yeah, Buffalo is favorited in Houston -1.
Why are they favorited?
It's a trap.
What's going on? What's going on in Houston?
It's a trap. Give me Buffalo.
This is why I'm a little scared to pick whoever, but yeah, I think Buffalo has a better overall team.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Von Miller just got suspended.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think he affects it.
No offense to Vaughn, he's a good player and a good player on that team. I don't think he's a pivotal part of that defense.
Yeah, is there injuries or something that we don't know about yet on the Texans? CJ Stroud, questionable.
Joe Mixon should be playing.
They said Joe Mixon was still questionable.
I'm going to take Houston. I'll take that back.
Tank Dell. Is Tank Dell hurt? Didn't he have something?
Yeah, he was hurt. I don't know if he's questionable or not.
I don't think that's going to affect the fucking line, though.
I know this was according to week 4. They're not going to have the week 5 injury reports out yet. Week 4, Nico Collins unspecified. He played. Tank Dell, he was out. Joe Mixon, he was banged up. Damian Pierce, he was out. Dalton Schultz was injured. Jimmy Ward was out. So they had a couple of players out. I just don't know. I don't know if they really have a key injury. I think it's just it's a trap line, I believe. But I'm still going to stay with Buffalo here.
Yeah, I'm taking Houston.
All right, all 3 you guys took Houston. Matt took Houston as well. Okay. Jordan's going back. He's taking Buffalo. So Jordan and I will take Buffalo. I was hoping to get one back on him. I guess not. We'll move on. The Raiders, in no Devontae Adams, most likely, will take on the Denver Broncos. And Denver is favored at -3 because they somehow end up winning games with only throwing 60 passing yards.
That's Michigan.
Who are you taking there, Bucko?
Dude, this is another game to where it's like Denver shouldn't be winning games like they are. Vegas should be. Give me Vegas, bro.
Oh, I'm taking Denver, baby. They beat the team you thought was better than the Ravens. You thought the Jets deserved to be in the top 10 of our power rankings.
Listen, weather was. If you listen to Aaron Rodgers, weather was terrible, right? Both offenses didn't look great. Because of the terrible weather. So when it comes to nice weather, Bo Nix is still going to look and then now Gardner Minshew is going to go bananas. Max Crosby should be out there too. Who knows?
Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah.
And Dante's losing connection.
It's all right. He's still
Am I?
here. No, you're good. You're still here. Matt also took the Raiders as well. Arizona Cardinals.
Give me my game back.
You ain't getting it back. Cardinals
Not allowed.
at Niners. Niners favored in -7.5, and I'm not gonna, take too much time. Give me the Niners here.
I'm taking the Niners too. I was gonna overthink this, but I'm not gonna do it.
Who's home? Niners?
Niners are at home.
Okay, Niners.
Matt also took the 49ers. Then we'll move on. Green Bay at the Los Angeles Rams. Green Bay is favored in -3.5 after almost having that massive comeback against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm surprised Jordan Love did play. He'll be better this week. Give me Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers.
I took the Packers too. I did. I took the Packers too.
I'm sorry, one more time. Who was playing?
Packers Rams.
Packers Rams. Packers favored in -3.5.
At the Rams?
At the Rams.
Packers. I don't know why I asked that like it had a
like it was going to change your mind.
Yeah. No.
Matt also took the Packers. Then we'll move on to another team that beat the Cleveland Browns, and the New York Giants take on the Seattle Seahawks, as Seattle is favored at -6. And give me the 12th men with the 12-inch Seacocks. You heard me. I'm going all in.
I'm going to take Seattle. I don't know what he said. Give me Seattle.
They're going to go all in.
He took the Seahawks. Hey, oh no, you did not. You did not. I'm lying. I'm also going to take the Seahawks.
What were you going to say? I said.
Nope, nothing. I forgot that the Steelers they don't have a 1:00 game for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
Matt,
I think you skipped the game, but
yeah, no, did not. Don't worry, I'll get to your Steelers. I wasn't going to skip them. Matt took Seattle here, and I think you know who Matt's going to pick next, but we got the Dallas Cowboys at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Just kidding. The Steelers. The Steelers are favorited -2.5.
The Steelers are favorited?
-2.5 in Acrisure Stadium. Give me the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think the Steelers offense is gonna be able to put up any points, in my opinion.
That's a trap, bro. Dallas going in.
They'll put up 15.
They're -2.5. Steelers are -2.5.
-2.5 over under 42.5.
Yeah, they're -2.5 at home. I don't feel like that's really a trap.
Yeah, it's Dallas though. It's not like they're playing Indianapolis. That's going to be one of those games where the public hammers Dallas +2.5, and the Steelers are going to win. I don't want to be the idiot to pick because of gambling and say the Steelers, but this smells like a trap. We're going to come back to this video if the Steelers win, but I'm picking the Cowboys. Yeah, terrible team. Oh, that's just Tal. Sorry.
Matt as well took the Pittsburgh Steelers as expected. I think this is the first time I picked against Pittsburgh, so we'll move on. Monday, not a doubleheader Monday. We got one game this week, this coming week.
I know. Thank you.
We got the Saints at the Kansas City Chiefs, as the Chiefs are favored at -5, and to think the Chiefs are dwindled down a little bit, so they're going to be out a couple of their star players. Kareem Hunt's going to probably be the main back for him and Pirine, as Carson Steele gets less and less touches because he likes to fumble so much.
Fumble 2 games in a row. He's out of there, bro.
Yeah.
Watch Pirine and Kareem Hunt take all his carries away.
And I know I wouldn't be surprised if New Orleans comes out and wins this just based on their offense. And they have a pretty solid defense too. So their defense is not terrible. But until they lose, or until they prove me wrong, give me Kansas City.
Give me New Orleans.
I don't hate it. I think
back-to-back Super Bowl champs.
A three-peat? They going to three-peat?
They might.
I wouldn't. If I were going to bet,
Their odds went down after Rashee Rice got hurt.
If I was going to bet like an upset, I think it would be the Saints here this week. I'm not including upsets as in like Buffalo favored -1. Like that's basically pick 'em, right? So upset wise, I think the Saints could definitely win that one. Matt took the Chiefs as well. So I know with that, any key takeaways so far this year? Because this year in general has been a pretty crazy year when it comes to
Been weird.
Every team has a different storyline. Like no one thought the Vikings were going to be a top 3 team come week 5. No one thought in the first 3 weeks Derrick Carr, Baker Mayfield, and Sam Darnold were going to be like MVP candidates in a sense. I think I would say the biggest surprise so far is that Minnesota team.
Can I give mine's not a surprise, but projection. Baker Mayfield's going to win the MVP, and I'm going to Ryan Traffic.
I bet money on it 2 weeks ago, so hopefully it does too.
I'm going to jump on a car on 680.
Just hypothetically. I'm
going to become a hood ornament for Christmas.
You could be.
Don't you already have a bunch of those on your trees? Hood ornaments.
Thank you guys for coming back to the first episode of the I Know Ball Network. Next episode, you guys are going to see me punch Jordan live.
Stay tuned till next episode where Jordan gets his teeth knocked out. Don't worry.
Again.
They're not real like mine. Peace out.